somebody, after Christy came home, unlocked the door, was carrying groceries, came in, I followed her in and grabbed her from behind. And that's what we want to talk about today, is what happens when you get grabbed from behind. So I just want to break down real quick what you saw Christy do. And she did very well. It was very realistic for her. But when I came in behind her and I reached around and I grabbed. So I had one hand kind of grabbed her shoulder and the other hand reached around to grab. One of the things that we like to train people on right off the bat is there's a difference where you grab. See, most people instinctively, when it comes around, grab on the wrist. And so even if they do both hands, they drop everything, they grab on the wrist. They drop body weight. Now you think that's pretty good, right? But here, I want you to watch something. See, if she grabs the wrist and holds tight to me, but if I make my hand into a fist, watch what happens. And she's going to drop body weight and she's going to hold here. So ready? Go ahead. Watch this. See how I still leverage the hand? I'm going to get that choke. Even though she's dropping a tremendous amount of weight, when she gets my wrist, I'm strong enough to still collapse that in, and I can get the choke and control her body. Okay, so watch what she did, and this is what she did in the video. Watch the difference. When the hand comes around right away, there's that sense, there's a bit of a startle response, but she reaches up and grabs the hand. As close, as far out on the hand as she possibly can. Even if it's in a fist, she grabs the hand, not the wrist. Now watch this for a second. With half the effort, she's just going to keep her elbows tight to her side, and watch what happens when I try to collapse or try to squeeze in with all of my force. I can pick her entire body weight up off the ground, and she's burning how much? A third of the energy? A third of the energy. Okay, so you want to grab the hand. That's point number one. The second point, now from here she could throw back headbutts and all kinds of things, but here's the first thing we want to condition you. Grab the hand, and the second you grab the hand, get off center. Turn your hips, and you always want to turn away from the arm coming around your neck. So she's going to turn to her left. So roll back into me. Okay, now right away, I don't know if the camera can fully catch us, but gets her hips out to the side instantaneously. That lets her feet turn, and she starts to turn her body around. Now we're just going to angle this way. She still is holding my arm. It's less important if your hand slides down off my hand once you start to turn. So wherever your hand slides is fine. But she grabs the hand, turns her hips out. Now she's facing me. What you saw in the video, she actually threw an eye shot, boom, and then she put some positive pressure with a good point of dominance and actually threw me right out the door. She could have also delivered a knee. Those are different tools that we're going to go over in future updates. But today was just about if we get caught from behind. Obviously, I'm a big proponent of situational awareness. We're going to also do future videos on what to look for and how to properly approach and enter your own residence. But today's tip was solely on grab from behind, get the hand, and instantaneously drop weight and turn away from. Now, my last point, if she grabs the hand and turns her hips the opposite way, she puts herself into a headlock. That's why we don't want, that's why we don't want to go that way. So one last time, grab, spin away, drops body weight, spins away, and then that's going to start her offensive assault from there. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's tip. Christy did a phenomenal job, and that's how you counter a grab from behind. Until next time, everybody, remember, this training is about becoming a modern protector, unbreakable mental toughness, unwavering self-confidence, and if there's any way that we can help, we'd be honored. And talk to us today. Other than that, everybody, until next time,
stay safe.
Stay safe.